it will not be a bad idea for them to have a national plan to work towards that. But some of the things that the engineer mentioned, as basic as clearing our gutters, but these are things that states can also advocate that people do in those states. For instance, I mean, if people build on canals, you don't have agencies to go and warn the people and ensure that that doesn't happen. Those kind of things will always contribute to worsening the situation. That's right.
Those are some of the things when I'm talking about a plan. It goes beyond just river management. We have all these things. If we have a plan that says this is what every city must do, these are the things every nation does. These are the agencies that we enforce the laws and all these things to take place. Then all this will work together. We cannot separate floods that occur in the urban areas from floods that occur in the rural areas. We have to find a way of what we call integrated management system. And this is what is lacking in Nigeria.
Is this peculiar to Nigeria? Because globally, too, remember, they've talked about reducing the global temperature to 2 degrees Celsius. So it's not just us.
No, we are not the only victims. Many countries are victims. Many countries are victims, particularly in Africa as well. But what is the difference in Nigeria is that we talk about these things when there are problems. Immediately the problems are over and people find solutions for themselves. Everybody is quiet about it again. I can bet you that they're coming to call me again in July or August this coming year to talk about this. So why should we? And then again, Nigeria is very peculiar. We are a country now where the population pressure will be pushing a lot of people into areas that are liable to flood because of the high pressure that we're having. A population of nearly 200 million over a land of 924,000 square kilometers, which is less than the state of Texas in America. It's not an easy thing to handle.
Perhaps, Engineer Nze, I mean, are we environmentally conscious, especially looking at all of these issues as Nigerians? And I mean, Prof has said we are unique somewhat. Are we environmentally conscious to the challenges we would face with, climate change?
I think I would answer that Nigeria is environmentally conscious. In various actions of the United Nations with regards to climate change, Nigeria has taken active part. For the Federal Minister of Environment, I know the desk officer there, a lot of work has been done by Nigeria in terms of identifying with the global trends with regards to climate change. But what still needs to be done, especially in this issue of flooding, is to take the necessary steps. Prof highlighted some of them there. The issue of synergy. Water has no knows no boundary. It doesn't follow a political boundary. For relevant governments to work in synergy, that will go a long way to tackle the environmental problem associated with the flooding. Now, at our own end as an agency, like I mentioned, the amount of water Nigeria loses, fresh water Nigeria loses annually. We advocate that small dams could be built on some of these rivers, not large dams, to be able to catch, arrest this flood for obvious uses, instead of allowing them to pass, causing flooding, destroying properties. And shortly after, we are short of water for appropriate uses. If you look at the river Benue or Benue Valley, there are so many rivers within the Nigerian catchment on River Benue, a river that will flow onto River Benue. We can put dams, small dams, they don't cost so much, on those tributaries. That will go a long way to reduce the amount of water that River Benue will carry to cause havoc in Adamawa, Taraba, Benue, and then down to Lokoja. The event of this year, like as at 13th of September, the level of River Niger up down the confluence was over 1 meter, higher than what it was 13th of September in 2012. What saved Nigeria in 2018 was that Cameroon didn't release water. If Cameroon had released water, Nigeria could have experienced far worse disasters compared to what happened in 2012.
Well, we don't like to live on a disaster note, but we do hope that all will heed those warnings and ensure things go right. Gentlemen, I want to thank you both for coming on. Engineer Clement is the Director General, Nigeria Hydrological Services Agency, and Professor Emmanuel Oladipo, Professor of Climatology. Gentlemen, thank you for coming on today.
Thank you very much.
And sadly, another issue for me was how hot it is.
Oh, yes, unfortunately. I'm sure they feel the heat too.